Alright, welcome to the class. Today we're going to be covering biological molecules. Go ahead and pull up some images of biological molecules that we're going to be studying. First, I want to talk about the concept of monomers and polymers. All the biological molecules that we are studying will have a monomer and will also have a polymer. So let's discuss what we mean by these terms. Essentially, a monomer is a single unit. A polymer, on the other hand, is a series of those monomers that are linked together. So right here we have an image, and we have the monomers. Monomers, again, are just single units. Now if we look down here at polymers, we see that a polymer is the monomer linked together into a series, a chain. And each of the biological molecules will have monomer, and they will also have associated polymer. So let's talk about our first biological molecule, which is carbohydrates. Now carbohydrates are just sugars. Here are some foods that consist of carbohydrates. We have breads, we have fruit, pasta, spaghetti. These are all foods that consist of carbohydrates. So let's look at the structure of carbohydrates. So again, as I said before, each of our biological molecules will consist of a monomer and polymers. For a carbohydrate, the monomer is a monosaccharide. Monosaccharide is just a very simple sugar. So let's go ahead and look at one of these. First, we'll look at just a general illustration that really doesn't name what monosaccharide we're talking about. So here we have the carbohydrates. The monosaccharide is just a single unit. And for a carbohydrate, the polymer is called a polysaccharide. And again, that's just the monosaccharide being linked to another monosaccharide, being linked to another monosaccharide to form this long chain. So again, for a carbohydrate, the monomer is called a monosaccharide. Very simple sugar. And the polymer is called a polysaccharide. Again, that's just the monomer, the monosaccharide, linked together to form a polymer, which in the case of carbohydrates is called a polysaccharide. So what are the monosaccharides? What are those very simple single unit sugars? There are three of them: glucose, fructose, and galactose. Those are the monomers of carbohydrates.